did I last wash my hair? Forgot. On the weekend? Yeah, maybe Friday. My clip-ins. Oh my gosh. Hi, good morning. Well, morning for me. Yeah, it's 10:55 p.m. Oh my gosh, where can I find the clip? Okay, I have to replace my clip-ins. I'm so frustrated because I've been following up on my nephew's case, and yesterday I went to my embassy to ask them to write a letter for me to, when I go to see the prosecutor of my nephew's case. So I think, yeah, I'm just sending details. I sent details already for, yeah, just pointers to like include, because he's still in the police detention holding. But so I was planning to see, talk to the prosecutor, which I have to do, make an appointment when I follow up on my nephew's case. I was planning to do it today. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna go today or tomorrow, because I'm thinking if I go there, it's in the same area, so I just want to visit him as well. So my purpose to go talk to the prosecutor to plead his case would be based on the fact that he's not mentally well to stand trial, because the charges were, you know, he was shouting in public, and it just so happened that it was in the airport, so that's why he got arrested. And even when I saw him, he was so out of his own mind. He was not even like interacting with me. He was even like saying horrible things to me, but I know that he's not in his right mind and he's not taking medicine. So that's why I would understand that he got arrested. And he didn't even give his, he couldn't even give his home address. He was so delusional. He's diagnosed with schizophrenia since 2020. So he was so delusional that he even said that he's so convinced that he's from the UK. That's what's on the police report as well. So that's why I'm trying to talk to his psychiatrist to give me just a medical statement from her professional opinion of being, of him being under her, you know, of her prescribing him medication for the last 5 years, only to be told that she's not gonna give it to me because it's already a trial case, that they're the ones who would request it. And from my own research, I saw that already, that the courts will have to request an evaluation. But the thing is, I told her, it's not even on trial. He's not even on trial yet. He's still on holding and I can bail him out. I just wanted to try other ways to talk to plead with the prosecutor then. These are the medical records because they dropped one charge, but they just don't want to drop the other one, from what I understood. But when I talked to my friend, it looks like the charges are um, for shouting. So that's the one that I will bail him. His bail is 3,000 pesos. Um, and he still has a trial, like a hearing. But my point is, I don't want him to, because if I bring him out, I have to look for where to put him until his trial. Because if that's the case, and if they really want to make him stand trial, I don't know if he's going to be able to, he's in the right mind to even like be questioned, because he's not gonna give them what they want and they're not gonna get anything out of it because he's really not well. There are times even if he's on medication, he is just, everything is funny to him. So that's why I'm like, I don't understand why they want him to stand trial again. Or they could just request like an evaluation the moment he's inside the before bail, and he's been there for the past 3 weeks. So yeah, that just happened yesterday, because yesterday I went to my embassy. I was feeling, happy that okay, I'm gonna be able to get some documents, some, receipts of medication, prescriptions, um, a doctor certificate, and a note from my embassy, um, to support his case, and hopefully it doesn't go to trial, because I really don't think that in a person who is diagnosed with a mental illness should even like stand trial, because the fact that he couldn't even give his own nationality when he was arrested, I just don't get the point that it's still being pushed. Like, it's so crazy. That's why I just felt so frustrated last night when yeah, I messaged our psychiatrist, his psychiatrist, to ask her for that, and yeah, she just gave me that response, like she understands why I need it, but um, she can't provide that because it's a trial case. And I'm like, I understand also what you mean, because I've seen for trial proceedings for mentally ill people, they would request before um, the person who's mentally ill, stands trial. But I'm not asking you for that. I'm asking you for your own opinion, because you've been giving him antipsychotics. Just like a general, you know, analysis of his behavior as to why, he was put on antipsychotics for the past 5 years. So it's really frustrating, and that's why I'm just like, all this time I've been following up. Even the bail, I cannot even bail because apparently, well, they just told me, I asked for the requirements for bail, and they told me because the case is not brought up for trial yet, it's not seen in their, it's not seen, so I have to keep following up so that, when it's pushed up and they can see it, that's when they can give me the requirements for bail. So that's the thing. That's why it's just like I don't know what to do. And I'm talking to my friend, um, and yeah, she's also helping me to talk to her friends who have lawyer friends. So it's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot. This weather is so weird. Yesterday it was, oh no, it rains when it's like evening. That's why when I go out to and do stuff for my nephew, he go in the morning and try to hurry up back before 5 because in the afternoon it rains so much. So if you're outside, it's gonna be really, really wet and muddy and water. So I'm still thinking if I'm going, it's just 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I'm still thinking if I'm gonna go to see him. I not see my nephew, but to follow up on my nephew's case and try to make an appointment with the prosecutor of his case. My eyes look sleepy. Um, so that's what I want to do, but I'm about it. If I should, because it's kind of near where my nephew is, and he's out of medication for the weekend. So I'm thinking I'll just probably just stay home and do some work. Maybe wash my hair, and then tomorrow I'll just go there, visit my nephew, and then follow up and try to make an appointment with the prosecutor to try to see if he can have compassion for that. Cause damn, I don't know what else to like say or do or think about why it's. I'm also thinking about why what I'm gonna do after he gets out. So that's what's on my mind too. Because if he gets out, I should either put him into a mental institution or he needs to go home. So that's the other part of it. If but I think I'll just think about it when it gets there. But I know he will be able to leave the country. I just cannot go with him, and I need someone to accompany him. So that one already is something else. So I guess I'll just focus on right now for to try to plead with the prosecutor to see if he can have consideration or give a fine or community service. That of course I'm going to bring him there to do. All of those is fine. Just I don't want him to stand trial because nothing good is gonna come out of it anyways. Because it's just not gonna make sense, and I just don't know. So yeah, he's been there for like 3 weeks already, I think, since May 28th. So what's the date today? I just didn't want him to be moved to the main jail, because this one is it's just like a small police. It's the airport police, so it's small. It's just 2 cells, one for girls, one for guys. The last time I was there, the first time he got in, there was 2 other guys there, so it's um, while there they just transfer them. So one of the guys was there for 3 weeks. So um, I just don't know how long he's gonna be held there. And because he's on medication strictly for the past 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks already, I'm very grateful that the police are giving him his medication. He takes two a day, and it's so nice that they also give like food to detainees. So they give breakfast and lunch, and then they also have like water that they can refillable water that's there, so they can get. So I'm grateful for that. At least for days I don't visit, he still gets to eat and there's water. So when I do visit, I just bring him some food to eat for the day. When I visit, he eats it, and then I just bring like snacks and bread. So just to keep him, he has snacks, biscuits, um, for days when I'm not there. So at least if he wants to eat, he has something to eat. So I try to go there 2 to 3 times a week, but visiting hours is only 8 to 3 and Monday to Friday. So I try to go there on Monday. The first week I went Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then the second week going to now I just do Monday and Friday because it's far and it's costly, and that's why I try my best to bring medication, good food, so that because there was a day I didn't go. I didn't know that there was not enough medication, so the police called me on Sunday, so I had to bring medication. So yeah. Hi guys. I am well, trying to sort out my nephew's case. I think everyone knows speed, right? Well, I didn't know about speed. My nephew who's in was in detention was the one who told me, like, oh, there's this guy, he's American, he's in the Philippines and he does lives. Oh no, I saw it. Then I told him, like, oh, check this out. There's a vlogger in Manila. So he was like, my nephew was like, I know him, it's Speed. I was like, what? You watch him also? So you know this guy is popular? He was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, I didn't know him because I just scrolling on YouTube and there was like a live. So I saw it, and then he was in Manila at that time. So yeah, my nephew who is in police holding detention is the one who told me about him. That's why yeah, I followed that time, and I was following what he was up to in Manila. It was quite fun to watch that, going around in Manila. Mhm, mhm. What's everyone doing? What are you guys up to? What time is it? It's morning for me. I'm thinking of what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna work, but if I'm deciding if I'm still gonna go outside, because I don't want to go today and then go tomorrow, because I definitely have to see my nephew tomorrow. It's Friday and I haven't been there since Monday, so I have to see him. So that's what I'm thinking. if I go today, I have to go back there tomorrow. And if I go today, I'm just gonna follow up on his case and then come back. And tomorrow I'll go right back there. So I'm still thinking, I'm not sure yet. I might, because it's the weekend, so if it's Friday, I can't do anything more. If it's Saturday, Sunday, yeah. The heat over here is crazy. Right now it's getting hot. Oh my gosh. But then in the afternoon, it starts getting so dark and cloudy outside. Then it will rain. That's why if I have to go outside, I have to go by noon, by 12, and then yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain again. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Goodness. Alright, so I'm gonna call my sister first and come back on live later.